I'm Jeff with Precision Replacement Parts. I'm here with Greg today. We're going to show you how to install a WCR 1092T, which also installs the same as a WBL 1092T. As you can see, we're going to be cutting out the WBL version to put the WCR version in. Greg, what's this fit?
Fits a 1967-72 GM full-size truck. Here's the tools you'll need. We're going to remove the back glass and gasket assembly. On other videos we've shown you how to cut on the outside of the gasket, removing it. This time we're going to show you a technique of removing it from the inside. We're going to take the utility knife, cut along the lower portion, the glass side of the gasket. Make a flap. We're going to separate that flap. That exposes your pinch weld. And what we're going to do is just continue cutting along that pinch weld, along the top and down the sides, leaving about 2 inches on the side. Cut along the driver's side, also down about, leaving about 2 inches. Then we'll go to the outside and remove it. So we've gone ahead and removed the inside of the gasket, cut it away. I'm going to support the outside. Jeff's going to give it a little push along the top. We're going to tip it back away from the cab and pull it up and remove it out of the truck.
All right, we're ready to put the new gasket on. We're going to be installing the WCR version. It's going to go on the glass first, and we're going to have Greg start in his corner.
All right, we're going to start by getting this onto the corner of the glass, putting the glass in the glass groove of the gasket. We're going to get that squared up. I'm going to work along the bottom, about halfway, and Jeff's going to stretch his corner on and get that squared up.
All right, we're going to finish putting up on the upper section here. And once it's completely on, we are ready to install the chrome pieces.
We're going to install the chrome into the gasket. It's very important that you get this lower hook of the leg into the mating area of the gasket. And we'll illustrate later on as to what the importance is.
All right, we recommend that you start in the corner when inserting the chrome. Greg's going to go ahead and start doing that. Now, there is no easy way to do this. You're going to have to exhibit some patience and take your time. Putting it in correctly now is going to save you a lot of headaches later when you go to install it into the actual cab. All right, we got the first half, the upper portion of the chrome in. We're going to go ahead and put the second half in. And you start at the seam like Greg's doing here and putting the joint cover on. And slide it on just like that. Make sure you got it seated fully. And now we're going to work our way around back to the corner. Again, we're going to make sure that we lip the lower edge of the leg around the glass. All right, last step here is to put the lower section of the chrome in. So you want to start in one corner just like Greg's doing and slide it in. And at this point, you'd want to put your corner clips in, but in this particular truck, we're missing the corner clip, so we're going to go ahead with the install without the actual corner clips. One of the main issues that people run into is with the stainless steel chrome is they don't get it seated correctly into the channel of the gasket. And this will cause a lot of headaches when you go to install your glass into your vehicle. So Greg, what are we kind of looking at here?
We're taking a look at this section, and you can see the chrome fits very flush against the gasket here, and here we have a pretty good gap. We're going to open up that outer lip, and we're going to see that that lower hook is not in the groove it needs to be. So we're going to roll that around And you'll kind of feel it clip into place where it needs to be. Thus, the chrome fits very flush along the entire section here. If it's not, it may pop out during installation.
We're down to the final step before installing the glass into the cab, and that is to put the rope into the gasket. Now this step is going to be the same whether you have the WBL, which is a black gasket, or the WCR, which is the chrome version. So Greg, why don't you show us how to insert the rope?
The ball and hook tool, we're going to open up the pinch weld groove, inserting the rope. Go all the way around. As we finish up installing the rope into the gasket, what you want to do is you want to overlap where you started, and we'll show you the importance of that when we get inside to install. Jeff will tape the bundle up there.
Now with the rope installed in the gasket, we can go ahead and put the glass into the cab, and Greg his end here.
We've also given it one last final inspection to make sure that that chrome is still fully seated into the gasket. We'll just go ahead and get it centered up. We're not going to install it. Now we'll move to the inside and rope it in. Now this is where, when I was installing the rope into the gasket, I crossed it over. When we pull up on both ropes, it's going to bring the whole gasket in, and then we can continue on. I'm going to work a couple inches this way. Jeff's on the outside supporting the glass, also following that chrome, holding the chrome into the gasket. Now when you pull the rope, you want to keep your hands parallel with the glass. When you pull out like this, it puts more stress on that gasket. So just stay right with the glass. Pulling that lip up and over the pinch weld. Now because this is a sharp corner, we want to make circles, pulling that in, working around that corner. Taking your time not to rip it. I'm going to continue pulling a little bit up the side, 5-6 inches. Make sure this is all set. Now I'm going to move to the driver's side and complete that the same way. So we're going to finish pulling the rope in. We want to make sure that the gasket is seated all the way across, all the way around. I'm going to have Jeff a couple flat-handed taps. It pulls it in tight. We'll move to the outside and verify everything's good. Outside of final inspection, you want to double check to make sure that your gasket is seated against the body. Along the top here, we found an area that is kind of rolled underneath. We're going to take the Weatherstrip installation tool that's nylon. Nylon is going to prevent scratching to the paint. We're going to insert it between the body and the gasket. Slowly working that out, using a little rocking motion. Couple firm presses, and you're done.